What if you could align every part of your being? Welcome, I'm Willie Seals. This is where we explore the 3 pillars of a conscious life, the awakening of your spirit in spirit of life. The power of your mindset and thoughts are your reality, and the wisdom of natural living in the body wellness. Together, they form a complete guide to creating the life you were meant to live. Let's begin.
Hello, how are we doing today? This is the head shepherd of POGLovingMinistry.com. Hope this broadcast has found everybody doing well and ready to listen to another episode of Willie Seals, the head shepherd, aka the head shepherd. Today, we're going to talk about something that, a lot of us are not aware of and not really concerned about, the reason that we're here on this planet. We're here to learn, to grow, and to develop and go through different trials and tribulations and emotions. And the most key thing is to help one another, to help each other out, to be helpful when someone else needs your help as well. So we got to be helpful and be grateful and be thankful, people, because we're all connected. Like I always say, we're all connected. We're one spirit, we're one big body of Christ from one universal God, one God, the universal God of everything, the creation of peace, the breath you breathe, the water you drink, the sunrise, the moon set. It's every creation, every living thing that you can imagine. The trees, the flowers, the birds, the animals, was one big creation of life. So you got to realize we're all a part of that life. So we got to be able to get along with one another and stop being divided and letting religion and keeping us fighting each other and trying to hurt each other. We got to know how to be loving, caring, and sharing with one another, because, that's the reason that you're here, to learn. Because this earth is this big school of learning. You're here to learn and to grow and to love one another. So in this book, Thoughts Are Your Reality by Willie Seals, Amazon, Barnes & Nobles, Thoughts Are Your Reality. It's whatever you think that you want to achieve or be here on this planet, you can make it happen, because your thoughts are your reality. You think it's bad, it's bad. You think it's good, because your thoughts and your belief is pretty much what makes you who you are. So you got to be very careful about what you let inside of your mind and what you're thinking about, because it can become your reality. So have good thoughts and have good beliefs that I am somebody. I can achieve what I believe. So the different emotions that we go through, everyone feel like happiness is one of the, I want happiness in my life. I want happiness. But let's talk about happiness for a second. Happiness, can something make you happy 362 days a year, 52 days a year, how many ever days in a year? Can something truly make you happy all the time? Happiness can be defined in many ways, because you got money, you got fame, you got fortune, but that doesn't make you happy all the time, because that feeling comes and goes. We seek it in pleasure, we seek it in food, we seek it in sex, we seek it in materialistic things, we seek it in money, entertainment. We always want to get that good endorphin, that good feeling, like I feel good today. But it's all how you perceive what you're doing and what truly brings you to happiness in life. Because in my short time here on this planet, no one truly can make you happy but yourself and how you feel at that moment. Because when you stop and think about it, you're like, how long does happiness last? An hour, 30 minutes, a day, a week? That's why you got to do different things, and you got to keep learning different things to make yourself happy, because this, how much joy can you get out of going to the gym all the time, or just going on a vacation, or whatever you find happiness in us, reading that good book, or going to church, or to obtain that happiness all the time. You got to do different things, experience different things, a lesson, because good or bad, you're going to go through it. No one lives a life on this planet, in this world, being unscathed, with nothing ever happening to them. There's always some situation to take you away from your happiness. We got sorrow, we got death, we got pain, we got depression, anxiety. There's so negative emotion that you got to go through to learn and to grow. I heard that the hardest lessons on this planet to learn are the negative emotions, which is loss, anxiety, depression, sadness. Those are some real tough emotions to get through. And if you can get through those emotions, you pretty much at the top of the class, because the good emotions are good. Good things happening to me. So that's not hard to feel good about, but it's some hard times that comes around, them hard emotions that takes away from your happiness. And when you get through those hard emotions and keep growing and going through life and not letting nothing affect you and take away from who you was created to be, you're passing the course. You're passing the course. But it's sad to say, the majority of us, we get stuck. We get stuck in that level, and it's hard for us to rise up again once a loss or depression or anxiety or whatever happens to us. We stay there for way too long. I mean, you grieve, you go through it, the sadness, the depression, you go through it, but you don't stay there. You get up and you rise again. You got to rise again and keep living life, and not let life keep you down. Because that's how we grow. We rise, we elevate, we go higher. There's different levels to this stuff, people. There's different levals. Some people believe in masonry, there's 33 degrees, but there's a lot more degrees than that, because it's higher and higher. Because this galaxy, this world is big, but the galaxy is even bigger. The universe is a lot of planets, a lot more planets than you could ever imagine. You have to go through all these different levels of things here on this earth just alone. Imagine that when you be in that universe, when your spirit is set free from this earth, what other levels and what other places you got to go through and learn and grow. You have to be able to deal with what's here at this level, people. Because most of us, why are we not so happy? Because we're always worried about tomorrow. Why not just deal with this moment, this day, and say I'm grateful and thankful for being able to get up, dress myself, feed myself, and go out to a job. I may not like the job, I may not like the career that I've chosen, but I'm working. I'm able to put the roof over my head, put my kids in whatever kind of school, or feed my kids, to clothe my kids, and be able to get some health care for my kids. You gotta be grateful and thankful. That itself gonna make you happy. Just being able to say, well, I can do this. I can take care of my family and my friends and my loved ones, and I can take care of myself. So when you at that point in your life, you got to stop back and appreciate and smell the roses, like I'm able to do those things, and stop putting so much pressure on yourself about tomorrow, worrying about tomorrow, what I'm going to do tomorrow, how I'm going to get this, how I'm going to do that. That's not going to make you happy. That's going to make you worry. And that worry and that stress is only going to deplete your batteries. I say you got to be fully charged and fully energetic all the time. So stop that worry and that depression and keep that battery fully charged, because you have to live to fight another day. Because the enemy of this world is always going to want to keep you down. It's always going to keep you frustrated and upset over the simple things, the most minute things in life. Because in life, it's just about being here and going through things and experiencing things and just, like I said, growing and learning. You want to travel, you want to, go visit different countries, or, go see the Grand Canyon, or go the Himalayas, whatever that you can imagine that you feel like you should be doing. Stop just living the rat race, the 9 to 5, you up and down, the circle of life. You step out your comfort zone. Fear it. Don't be scared to step out the comfort zone and try something you never tried before. Because most of the time when people try something they never tried before, most of the time, that wasn't as bad as I thought it was. Imagine when you was a little kid, when you went to the doctor, they tried to give you a shot. You're so afraid of that needle because you never had a shot before. When you took that shot, it wasn't as bad as like I thought it was. It really didn't hurt that much. Then after a while, you got used to it. You're like, okay, now your mind went through that trauma and that pain. Now you're able to deal with it. That's how life is. Once you go through certain situations in life, you shouldn't be having the same effect all the time. You should grow and learn from them different situations. And the next time when it happens to you, you're going to go with the flow. You're going to go with the punch. You're going to duck. You're going to weave. You're going to get out the way. You're not going to get sucked this time because you've been there and done that, and you know how it's going to come out. You're not going to let it affect you as much as it did the first time. So that means you're learning and you're growing in life. So that's a key to being happiness, being learning and growing and not expecting, what's to say, you assume something, expecting the same results all the time. It's something like that, but you know what I'm talking about. When you go through something, you know the outcome of it. And if you know the outcome of it, why would you let it take away from your joy and your happiness? It's like someone's always, every time you see them, they want something from you. They want you to do something for them. And so after a while, you're like, you get mad. They're going to say something stupid. You know they're going to say something crazy. And every time you're going to get sent off and get mad every time they say the same thing over and over again. No, you're not. He's going to say this now. They're going to do that now. You know the outcome, so you're not going to let it affect your happiness. You're going to say dust the dust off your sandals like Jesus did. Dust the dust off your sandals and keep moving, because I'm going to keep my joy and I'm going to keep my peace. Because at the end of the day, people, all the things that matter is your joy and your peace. Because a peaceful mind and a joyful heart is a real good feeling. That's a start to happiness. But like I said, true happiness is how you define it, how you look at life, and what you feel that makes you happy. Because the same thing don't make all of us happy. Because we say money, 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 but money, more problems. Money gonna be there it's gonna make you okay. You're gonna take care of some things that you need, but it's not gonna make you truly happy, because you gotta go within yourself and know yourself and discover who you are. And it's like the things that you like doing. See me, I'm a nature boy. I like being out in nature. I like walking in the forest, seeing the river, the lakefront, seeing the sunrise, the moon set, the stars in the sky, the flowers, hearing the birds sing, that's my peace, that's my joy. See, I like that. The old lady, man, there's too many bugs out here. It's hot out here, man, and going on and on and on. It's too cold, She may not like that. See the difference? Because everybody on this planet don't like the same thing. That's why there's so much division. And see, we gotta realize, we gotta learn how to compromise and get along with each other, and not because I believe in this and you believe in that. You gotta believe what I believe in. No, it don't work like it. We all got different beliefs, and we look at life differently. And when we're able to accept that by each other, and being able to not get frustrated and not be happy because this person don't like what I believe in, or that person, then we can change the way the reality is, people. Like I said, your thoughts are your reality. So whatever we think of, that's how the world's going to be. So why did I not just think that we all going to be different? No, we all going to be different, and accept we all going to be different, and then stop thinking the world's going to be all the same. And I think at that point we can do these things and stop thinking the world all going to be the same, all going to be yellow. There's pinks, there's blues, there's green, there's oranges. There's so many different colors in the world, people. So stop thinking the world got to be just one color. There's many shades of color in the world. So, and know that and believe that, and stop getting mad and upset because it's not the way that you want it to be. Because the Creator created all of this. And He created it all for us to enjoy, and for us to appreciate and be thankful and be grateful that we have these things to learn and grow from. So stop beating yourself up because someone's not doing something that you think they should be doing to make you happy. Go within and find your true self. Because when it's all said and done, you're going to have to answer for what you have done here on this earth. You're going to have to feel the pain you caused others. You're going to be judged. Why do you treat that person that way? Or why did you do what you did to that person? You're going to feel it. And You have to go through it and go and learn from it. So why not start right now? So when that day comes, you won't have so much to be judged for. Just be a good person and be nice to everyone. Like I always say, be loving, caring, and sharing. You can't go wrong. So try it today. Going to begin to feel that, when you start putting out that good vibration, that good love, you're going to begin to attract most of that stuff back into your life. And once you start attracting that stuff back into your life, you're going to slowly see your life begin to transform, begin to change. Because good things are going to begin to happen to you. And you're going to look at yourself differently and feel about yourself differently. And you're going to want more and more of that. Like giving your pet a treat. When you do something right, you give them a treat. So the more you give, the more you want that treat, the more you're going to do something that you want them to do. Same as life. Life gives you a treat. When you do something right, you get a treat. When you do something wrong, you don't get a treat. It's the same process, people. The same process. So it's not rocket science, people. You do good, good's going to happen to you. I'm not saying good's going to happen 24/24, but more good will happen to you than the bad things in life. Because remember, we're here for learning. So you still go through some trials and tribulations, but you won't go through as much as when you're trying to be a good person here on this earth. So make yourself happy. Be a good person and try to just get up with a smile on your face and have a positive thought, a positive outlook about life, knowing that things are going to be all right today. Before you get out of bed and when you lay down, tomorrow I'm going to have a good day. In the morning, this is going to be a wonderful day. Say those little affirmations when you lay down and when you get up, and see how it's going to transform your life. And just go through life. Everything's going to go be my way. Everything's going to work out for me today. Everything's going to work out for the good of me. And you say those little things. When something go wrong, step back, breathe in and breathe out. This is just a test that I shall pass. No weapons will form against me, And don't get so frustrated and so upset. And let this enemy send you off and take all the good things you did throughout the day and turn them all to mush. So keep your little trail going. Keep your little, what we call your little, I can't get the word right now, but keep your little happiness going on. Keep that little motivation. Keep striving to be the best in life. Because like I said, you're not going to have the happiness all the time, but try to have it as much as you can. And just put a pepper in your step and keep a smile on your face. Because a smile is contagious. When you smile, the world smiles back. So keep a smile in your face. Even though when someone's talking to you, they saying all kind of nonsense, just stand there and smile. And see, won't they stop and look at you like, what's wrong with this person? They're gonna stop the madness. They're gonna stop and walk away. They're like, oh, I can't. He gonna say, oh, I can't get to him today, so let me just go ahead and leave him alone or her alone. Just keep your energy, people. Just keep your energy. Like I said, I am the head shepherd of tribulations.com. You see the videos, YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, TikTok. Share the video, like the videos. The name's Willie Seals, and remember the book, False Are Your Reality by Willie Seals, Amazon, Barnes & Noble, or the website, tribulations.com. Help me so I can help you. We can work together to make this world a beautiful place, because we all need happiness. We all need friends. We all need to depend on. So at the end of the day, you can say, this was a great day. I enjoyed myself, and no one really got me mad today. And when you lay your head down that pillow, you'll get a real good sleep. So, I am the head shepherd of thepoglovingministry.com. So have a fabulous day and a fabulous rest of your life. Thanks for listening.